This is breaking news from News 8.
Good morning. Just a little bit past 5:30 here on News 8 at sunrise. That breaking news in Rochester: an early morning shooting has left 2 men dead and a woman in critical condition. It happened just after 1 a.m. on Thurston Road, right near Brooks Avenue. Police, as we see or have seen, are still on the scene at this hour. Elijah Westbrook is there as well, tracking the story. Elijah, we just heard from Police Chief Mike Simonelli. What's the update on this breaking story?
Yeah, well, Mark, it's still a very heavy police presence out here, but joining with us right now is Police Chief Michael Simonelli to tell us just a little bit more about what happened. Thank you for joining us this morning. So you said multiple shots rang out this morning and at least 2 people have died as a result of this?
Correct. We have 3 people shot, 2 confirmed deceased. We have a 3rd victim in the hospital. The last report I have is that victim critical but stable condition at this time. Okay,
it's a pretty large, perimeter here with this crime here. Why is it so large?
Well, we always err on the side of securing a larger area than we think we might need. And as time goes on, we may shrink the perimeter, or as now with daylight, we're going to be continuing our search for evidence. We may actually expand it if we find reason to expand it. So we try to be very careful. You only have 1 shot at the crime scene, so we really try to secure as much space as we think conceivably we might need, and then again either expand or shrink that depending on the circumstances. So I will tell people that you should through the morning commute and probably several hours beyond, avoid the area of Thurston and Brooks, Ernestine and Thurston, because this area will be closed off for a number of hours.
Any suspects at this time?
At this point, we're at an early stage of the investigation. I'm really not going to get into the specifics of where we are, but there's a lot of activity going on now. Persons being interviewed, evidence being gathered, the crime scene being searched. So there's a lot of pieces in motion right now. So we'll just leave it at that.
Police Chief Michael Simonelli, thank you so much for joining us this morning. Really appreciate it.
Thank you.
And as you just heard, they're still in the early stages of this investigation. Police Chief Michael Simonelli did say that the streets will be blocked off for quite some time, and of course we'll continue to stay out here and bring you the latest developments as they become available.